What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the second game for today for the Female Esports League. So if you're watching from Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, I suppose, yeah, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, my name is Ashley, and I'll be bringing you through the games for today. So for our second game, we've got this game between Elite and Aggressive Angels. So if I believe Elite right now, they're second in the table right now for their group. Second, yeah, they're tied with Queens of Apocalypse, who we just watched, win a very convincing game against Astrius. And on the other hand, we have Aggressive Angel, who are doing not too bad for themselves. So 3 wins, 5 losses right now. They wanna be, winning this game, of course, in order to get back, to get their footing in the table, because only the top 4 from each group will be heading off to the playoffs. And this is the round robin stage now, right? So we'll be getting into the playoffs 2 weeks from now. Okay, so heading on into the draft here. Night Stalker ban, a Nyx ban, a Bristleback ban. Okay, so the cool thing is that we have a Pudge game now. Very often when you draft a Pudge game, you are kind of hold on, let me just press it. Yeah. So when you draft a Pudge game, right, it is very dependent on the Pudge actually landing hooks. So if you're not going to be successful at making your rotations or actually securing the kills, then the Pudge pick becomes a liability. But of course, unless you've got some cheesy pick, like okay, I'm not even sure if techies will ever be played here, but if there is a techies, you've got, hook into techies, mines all the time. You've got maybe I don't know what other cheesy builds are there now. Okay, but yeah, this is going to be quite an issue, of course. But you have Tiny. Tiny has been nerfed a little bit, but I still think he's pretty strong. Toss as an initiation is always amazing. The amount of burst that comes out of that little tiny rock, he's pretty damn strong, even if his name is Tiny. Okay, and then for the side of Aggressive Angels here, they have a Ogre Sand King opener, which is also pretty ferocious because you've got a lot of stun coming out, you've got a lot of tankiness as well. So this is going to be, it's not going to be so easy for the Tiny actually to burst down these two heroes. Yeah, so that's going to be something. And this immediate Rubik pick from the Aggressive Angel, of course, beautiful spells to steal from the side of Elite right now. It's just that, can you steal the right spells, and can you, dish out the spells that you have stolen at the right point in time. Okay. Ember Spirit ban, Beastmaster ban. So with the ban of the Slug as well as the Lifestealer, I'm guessing that they're actually gonna go for a lot of damage, magical damage on the side of Elite here. Because you don't normally when you ban out the Lifestealer, you're going for a magic heavy kind of lineup. They have good lockdown, decent magic damage at the moment. There is still the Juggernaut in the pool though, so they could run a Juggernaut for themselves actually, which should do decently well against the lineup. So far, the lineup of Aggressive Angel. Let's see what they go for. Okay, so this Gyro pick is going to be just an all-rounded kind of team fight. You've got Bloodlust to put on that Gyro. You've got the Sand King Epicenter on top of that Call Down as well. So that's kind of nice here. Yeah, Juggernaut. I think Juggernaut for Elite would be really good here. And also knowing that some of the BKB piercing disables that are very popular right now, such as the Beastmaster, right? The Beastmaster Raw is obviously, it goes through BKB. So that kind of makes Juggernaut a really good pick for them, which, yay! Juggernaut is called! It's pretty obvious here. So, okay, so now they'll be looking for their mid laners on both sides, unless the Tiny or the Pudge is a mid laner, but we're gonna have to see about that here. I don't think Pudge mid lane is super strong right now. Tiny mid is still alright, but he really needs to make rotations lah. And the thing is that I think now they're kind of lacking tower damage. Somebody who takes objectives, be it Roshan or a towers here. Because you have the Juggernaut who right-clicks well. Tiny also right-clicks well, but it takes a while to get there. While on the side of Aggressive Angel, they've already got that Gyrocopter who is able to, you know, do decent damage to the tower. So I suppose something like Death Prophet or Pugna would be really good for Elite. For Aggressive Angel, I think they can go for more... maybe more Magic Burst on that side? They need a... maybe a... OD? OD for Aggressive Angel. Should be pretty good. They ban out the Kunkka. Kunkka ban, yeah, that's a generally good ban to take out from mid lane because Kunkka is such a strong mid laner. 5 seconds remaining. Is there gonna be a Queen of Pain maybe for Elite? Okay, I would prefer honestly like a Death Prophet or Pugna kind of build here. Pugna kind of hero here for them. Yeah, something that takes objectives. Dire team pick. But they go for a Puck instead. There is more control, more team fight as well. Don't quite like this Puck pick, but it is a good way to get to the back lines because Puck is very squishy against Gyrocopter actually. We'll have to be dodging a lot of spells left, right and center. Yeah, Caustic is going to be quite a pain in the butt as well for Puck to deal with. So I don't quite like the Puck build, sorry, the Puck pick. But we'll see how that works out. So for Aggressive Angels, they can obviously go for another objective taker here. Who lanes well against Puck, I suppose? Yeah, I really think Death Prophet is such a good pick for either side here. You know, they've got great team fight, great sustain, and yeah, just objective taker right in the Death Prophet. But they go for a Necroforce instead. That's alright, I suppose. Necro, I suppose, will be that tank for them. There isn't a lot of magic burst damage from the side of Elite. Yeah, and I think the Necro will do better against the Puck actually. Yeah, I think the Necroforce, if the Necroforce is going mid, should be going a mid Necroforce and a Puck mid. So yeah. Okay, that should be it. And draft-wise, well, actually I think both drafts are very, very even. It will depend a lot on, let me think, on how fast the Necroforce spirals out of control, and if the Puck is able, the Puck and the Pudge actually is able to control the pace of the game by enough time for Juggernaut to come online. I mean, Juggernaut doesn't take that long to come online, but to see how you know, they can further their advantage right now, because I think lanes wise the Aggressive Angel, they might have a stronger lane, so they're gonna have to, Elite are gonna have to fight a little bit harder to get an advantage and then hold that advantage there, because late game I think they I would think like Puck Aghanim's and Juggernaut as well as a generally, you know, very good late game carry. They do fine. But I am, of course, there is always that Gyro factor. You know, Gyro is the ultimate late gamer. They are one of the ultimate late game carry heroes, and Gyro also has a Bloodlust on top of that. So that's pretty good. And of course, you know, any kind of steal from Rubik. Honestly, any of the spells on the side of Elite are wonderful to steal. Then you've got Hook, you've got Toss. Anything from Disruptor is great, like Glimpse. You've got as well, you know, Puck if you can steal. I don't know, Waning Rift or anything. Silence, wonderful. Right, so going into the game right now, and if you're just tuning in, my name is Ashley, and I will be your caster for today, as well as the rest of the weekends for FSL. And yeah, you can follow FSL on Facebook, Twitch and YouTube in order to get updates, you know, on how the games are going. Right now we are in the round robin stage, and we will be heading into the playoffs in just 2 weeks time. This will be the second last week of the round robin stage as the teams fight to seed themselves in the table, because only the top 4 will go to only the top 4 will actually make it to the actual playoffs. So that will be 8 teams basically, 2 from each group, 4 from each group. Alright, so let's just bring in the players right now. So on the mid lane Puck here, we've got Jaina. Got a... okay, 2 Tangles, 1 Ward here, gonna be placing it soon. Disruptor going to safe lane, Bay Rider. Pudge will be played by Melody or Melody. And Juggernaut will be played by G, and last but not least, that Tiny will be played by Ligaya. And on the side of the Daya, we've got Sand King, who's played by Palkim, Ogre Magi, played by Melons, the Rubik will be played by Sanji, Necroforce, mid lane, will be played by Dinosaur, and the Gyrocopter, going into that offlane actually, is it going to be a try offlane here? Mars on that Gyrocopter, lots of regen, and lots of damage coming out for her. So it's gonna be. Oh wait, no. I think Jaina will be going mid. Yeah, it's gonna be a mid lane. This Tiny and Pudge mid. Sorry, off lane. So it's gonna be a core Pudge actually, a position 3 Pudge going for that. My bad, camera is going a little crazy. A position 3 Pudge going for that Quelling Blade first eye. Here. Okay. Not quite sure how I feel about that actually. But I guess they have confidence in Meredy. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Alright, and then let's just look at this aggressive tri-lane here. Rubik, Ogre, as well as the Gyrocopter. Going to be going up against G, who will be supported by a Disruptor. So Disruptor doesn't quite have the isn't quite the best here. We'll see Melons and drop some Thunder Strikes onto her. But Sanji is in the neighborhood. Should be lifted up, dropped down, stunned up as well. Squishy Gyrocopter, sorry, Squishy Disruptor will take quite a bit of damage, but it gives a lot of space to G on the Juggernaut. He does a spin, so should be able to get out of this just fine, you know? Alright, we will spin Sanji down with that beautiful stun, the beautiful thunderstone of the static, sorry. What do you call this? Thunder Strike on top of her. Mars dropping really low. Will be just fine. Okay, so that kind of is first blood going the way of the Juggernaut and the Disruptors of the Creeps. And now Rubik doing the Walk of Shame back because she TP'd out. Alright, so it's a solo lane here between the Pudge and the Sand King. This is not a lane you see normally, honestly. You really rarely see this lane, and you know, Pudge does have a lot of sustain with Flesh Heap, but there is also a lot of damage coming out from Sandstorm, Caustic, you know, Sandstorm and Caustic in the end, so not entirely sure who is going to win this matchup. But let's just look at bot lane because that's the more exciting lane here, right? Okay, Marv's already dropping very low, but does have a lot of tangles to take her up. The Thunder Strike doing so much work. One more Thunder Strike will drop her down to just below 100 health.
Double damage!
Camp is blocked out by the camp is blocked out by this ward here, but at the same time this ward does actually spot out this here. It's just that I think Disruptor has to walk up to the high ground to take a look at that and see where the camp is being blocked. Yep. Alright, mid lane going in favor of the puck actually. 13-2 as opposed to the 9-0 of the Necroforce. Actually, I think Necroforce kind of does better. Oops, okay. Phase shift too quick. Necroforce should do better against the Puck, but Puck does have a lot of damage. Already has 2 now Talisman, while Necroforce only has 1. Alright, Tiny getting the pull off here. Kai coming to join in the lane, but Rubik lifts them up, puts them down, and stuns them up here. So this triple lane, this try versus try lane here. Let's see who gets the better end of it. Of course, Juggernaut is already level 3. 2 points into Blade Fury.
Radiant's been fortificated. Don't waste your time.
So considering that this is a tri-lane here, right? Like as a tri versus tri-lane, we don't actually have as much action as I thought it would be, but hold that thought, they're gonna get this Avalanche onto 2. They have the Thunder Strike onto the Gyrocopter as well, toss up the creep, gonna deal a lot of damage to Gyrocopter. Whoopsie daisy! We are talking about the aggressive tri-lane here, but actually it is the Pudge who gets the better of the Sand King, I suppose. Yeah, with that hook actually. Huh, Sand King probably misplaying that. That should not be. Oh wait, actually here, okay, Pudge has a dust, right? Pudge actually bought dust, merits herself a kill. Very well done. Will hit level 5, and yeah, this will win this lane very convincingly just because of that. And right now, no, okay, it was the Puck dropping a little bit low, but they lift up from the Rubik from behind actually. Now she's going to silence up the Necroforce and try to right-click her down, but no, it's actually, my goodness, so much damage coming out from the Rubik. And of course that Fate Bolt, making sure that the last hits from the last hits from the Puck are not doing much. Right now actually, Palkim going down yet again actually to that Pudge over there, who is already level 6 at 4 minutes into the game. That is absolutely insane. Merity, well, going out of control, right? Barrel Strike was used, Sandstorm as well, but Hook immediately follows up with the Rod and the Dust. Yeah, it's a lot of damage coming up from the Pudge here. And at the same time, again, Necroforce goes down mid, I think overestimating herself. Yeah, I think she was kind of low already, so the Waning Rift, sorry, the Orb plus the Waning Rift would have taken her out immediately. Let's not miss any more kills, okay? So Rubik gonna go for that rune at 5-minute rune here, and then 3k net worth lead already for the Radiant. Okay, Tiny is here, shows up. There is a rocket onto G. He's gonna be able to get the rune, but actually, wait. Oh no! G shouldn't have gotten the rune because G should have gotten a rune. There was a bottle on Tiny. The spin in from G is gonna go in, but it's into the tower actually. That's not quite where you want to be. Not quite where you want to be, but Jaden shows up, the Puck here. Okay, gets a coil onto the Rubik as well, drops it down, but he drops it into the prison right now. They're going to be able to take down Melons on that Fat Ogre, but they do take down the Rubik first, and they get a double kill. G is taking a lot of damage from the Gyrocopter. Very, very strong Gyrocopter. Just have a stick, will be just fine, and that rotation from G furthers the lead here. G does have a healing ward, so she'll be just fine. This gives a little bit of space to the Necroforce, who is finally hit 6, no points to go short whatsoever. Now top lane again, Merity does have the Rod. It's gonna hook through? No, not really. Okay, he's gonna eat her right under the tower right now. Doesn't have mana for the hook right now, but will deal a lot of damage to the poor Sand King, who does have a sentry ward, but there actually are no wards here. Merity will take the creeps and kidnap them and bring them to her own side here. Alright, so now Puck searching for the rune, not going to be able to find any because it is the Rubik who's taken the haste rune actually. Alright, so Puck actually this pick paying off, lift up, drop down, but phase, you know, is able to phase shift out of there, get a little bit of damage onto the Necroforce. Alright, so looking at this bot lane here, I think at the end of the day, it is Juggernaut who has benefited the most out of this. Yeah, Juggernaut definitely doing a lot better than the Gyrocopter here. 2.7k net worth for the G on that Juggernaut, and the Gyrocopter 1.6k only. So top 4 net worth actually going the way of the Radiant, and that's got to be a little bit concerning right now. Alright, stun up on the Gyrocopter, Rocket going to be following Bay Rider here. The Bay Rider looks very, very dead, but she just glimpses back the Gyrocopter, so there's a lot less damage coming out from here. Imprisons the Ogre in the kinetic field right now. The Rubik's going to TP away just fine, and there will be no casualties from that engagement. Alright. Now Pudge already level 7. 3.6k net worth. Way ahead of the Necroforce who died once already. So Necroforce still trying to farm up. What will she be going for? Arcane Boots. Wait, the Career died as well? Yeah, the Career died a while back. So that's going to be a lot of regen. She cannot regen. Okay, she's going to be rotted down and hooked down. Merity on a killing spree. Level 8 right now. 6k net worth lead for the Radiant. My goodness. Elite. They really want to win this. They're not giving Aggressive Angels any chance at all. Alright. Gyrocopter still taking a lot of damage, you know. But Gyro could go to the jungle, you know, if there are stacks here. I suppose that'll be really good for the jungle, for the Gyrocopter here. Normally you want to stack this offlane camp here. Okay, these camps here. Because you know, it's very, very easy to farm the, what we call this, the unholy triangle here. You know, it's like the Bermuda Triangle. You can farm there for ages if you're efficient enough, right? And then that will give you the most efficient farming pattern. Instead, they're going to go on the mid, they're going to lift up the Puck and put it down, but instead it will be the Necroforce going down to the Tiny. Rubik not quite able to do much, but now the Disruptor is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Sends the Ogre right back home, drops down the kinetic field as well, and now I think Puck will be going for the Rubik as well. Will he be able to get anything out? There is no more health on the... She walks forward, but instead, oh, it is the Rubik who will turn on the Disruptor, who didn't have quite the mana for a Thunderstrike yet. I think it was waiting. I think it was briefly off cooldown and also had no mana for it. But did have mangoes for it, of course. Alright, so Meredy now level 9 at 9 minutes. My goodness, that is ferocious. And the Sand King just level 6 only. Alright, so Patch off lane. I didn't believe. And now I do. Now I do. I stand completely corrected. And Juggernaut again doing very well. Going for a stick actually. I think the Russia Javelin built into that Maelstrom instead. Doesn't quite need the stick, or to be honest. Laning stage is just about over, and right now she finds the Sand King yet again. Keeps the Sand King up. Hook forward, level 10. Before 10 minutes, she'll be walking to get that rune for herself. Bay Rider showing up just to congratulate her friend, you know, her teammate on doing so well. Waits there for the rune, already has an Urn of Shadows, and wow, this is terrifying. Like, this Putch is insane. Alright, and a fight will break out a bot here. Puck is here, drops the coil, hits onto the Gyrocopter who snaps the coil. Omni Slash goes onto that Gyrocopter. It's pretty slow, not sure if it'll take it down, but in the end, spun down on by G. And on the other side of that, they will take down Melons. Puck Jaina dominating right now. So they take down 2-0, 8k net worth lead at 10 minutes in the game. This is an absolute disaster for the aggressive Angel.
What have we here?
Yeah, this is really not where you want yourself, you know, not really not where you want to be right now at this point of the game. Necroforce not quite that you know, doesn't quite drive as quick a tempo as the Puck. And you know, Necroforce is not known to be the one making rotations here, right? Necro kind of wants to farm up, get some items on him, maybe a Rod of Atos, you know. Yeah, Rod of Atos should do the trick. And yeah. Whew, but instead it is the Puck actually making the rotations and getting very fat. Already has a Midas actually very greedy Midas there. Okay, instead they're gonna go here onto the poor Tiny and make him really small, but that's 3-man rotation. Okay, but they do need that, you know, they do need that kill, right? Okay. Now Gyrocopter getting that kill? Nope, it's actually not Gyrocopter, it's Rubik, and instead they'll be going for the Sand. Wait, the Sand King goes top and dies again, but we're going to look at the Puck drop the coil on top of the Necroforce. But nothing will happen. So I'm not sure why nobody has rotated in to help this Sand King right now, because level 11 Pudge at 11 minutes. Yeah, this Pudge will go for a Radiance, I think. Just go for a Radiance. Don't even buy. Oh no, come on. Don't go for that. Just go for a Radiance. Alright, they're gonna find the Juggernaut. She's hit by the rocket. No time to spin away. Yes! Able to get the spin away immediately, and Juggernaut living on about 100 HP has the healing ward. Friends coming in the neighborhood to avenge the... Alright, glimpse back on the Ogre right now. The Puck is gonna here kind of hit beat on this Ogre Fat Man with a vengeance. Whoa, not able to get the stun out on Melons. Melons gonna stun out, but no, the Avalanche is going to finish off the Ogre. 2 hits, no brain. Okay, and now Meredy again waiting in the wings. Kids, they don't get the hook, no. 2 points in hook already, almost max flash heap and maxed out rot. Necroforce again still just farming away, but to what ends, honestly? To what end? Oh, bot tower goes down in the end. Puck going for a blink dagger, I suppose. No, Boots of Travel first actually, not even opting to go for any kind of positioning item whatsoever. Just going full greed build, Midas into Boots of Travel, my goodness. Alright, smoke up from the Radiant. They will be heading in towards the Dire jungle, I suppose. The Dire offlane jungle. They're gonna run into the Ogre. They're gonna run into smoke breaks actually. Instead they'll be heading mid, I suppose. They do know the Necroforce is kind of there. Alright, Thunder Strike on him. Will they be glimpsing him back whatsoever? Stun the Avalanche is going to come back here. They drop the ult on top of him, and that is a very radiant Necroforce and a beautiful transition into that tier 2. Yeah, and there's honestly nothing much that the Dire can do, you know. 13k net worth at 13 minutes in, that's 1k net worth lead per minute. Toss up the Juggernaut so that Ligai can get a kill for herself, kill on that tower for herself. Oh my goodness, this is an absolute Storm. Absolute disaster for aggressive Angel. Oh, right. Okay, Puck dropping the coil again. Okay, snaps the coil onto that Sand King right now. He gets silenced up, but glimpsed back in the end and stunned up. Oh my goodness, the spin down is gonna be fine, but the coil stolen by Rubik. Drops onto the Puck. Puck gets chain stunned down, taken down by the Scythe. What a ton of events, but Pudge is here. But Pudge doesn't quite want to go in yet, I think. Looking for the hook, looking for the hook. Will she be getting anything? Yes, gets the gyrocopter and the, oh my goodness, Juggernaut is here. Drops the ult as well, and by spinning down the Necroforce right down into the tier 3, they glimpse back the Necroforce, they take her down immediately. Oh my goodness, okay, so that's why he went for the Spirit Vessel, of course. I completely forgot about this, you know. With the Spirit Vessel, the Necroforce is not going to be able to regen whatsoever. Ghost Shot is going to do more damage to her in Ghost Shot, so yeah, completely basically deletes the idea of, you know, how Necroforce works here, so. Whew. Okay, so come on, Pudge. Go for that Radiance. Do it. I want to see a fat Pudge with 7 flesh heap already, just wandering around, and you know, people struggle, and then I want to see the Dire struggling to kill this Pudge. Pudge is currently, where is her score? 7-0, by the way. 7-0. 7 flesh heap from that lovely Sand King who was so kind as to donate, you know, strength to the, to that Pudge. Ah, that's a fuse bad, man. Sand King is level 8. Merity is 5 levels above her. Alright, actually 14 now. Almost double the levels on that Sand King here. That's gotta be a fuse bad, man. And Bay Rider having the time of her life. You know, it's a disruptor. You can have so many people in the front line for you. All you got to do is stand in the back and cast your spells, and yeah, you're good to go. 15-minute runes right now, and the map is almost completely dark for the Dire. Look at this. They don't see anything outside their towers here. They see this here, they see this here. The jungle is completely dark. Whereas for the Radiant, you know, at least they see, hold on, where's the Radiant Vision here?
That should help.
Radiant Vision? Yeah, Radiant Vision, at least they have this ward here. I think their wards can afford to be more aggressive with the wards. But right now they're looking towards the tier 2 here. Bot tier 2. Whereas the rest of the Dire, they are in the jungle, not willing to contest this. They're about to give up this tower. Because they really don't care for it. Now, Juggernaut going for a Manta instead. Alright, and mid lane they're gonna take down Dinosaur again, yet again on the... Oh my goodness, on the Necroforce. They used... Right, Kinetic Fuel only into Coil. Yeah. And a Dagon actually, wait, there's a Dagon on Puck? There is a Dagon on Puck. And they're gonna take down that bot tier 2. Alright, this game is basically over. If you want to take a look at what DOTA Plus says. Yeah, it's been over for the longest time, honestly, here. Usually once it hits this percentage here, it's pretty hard to back down from there. Of course, this is the reason why I pay, you know, DOTA Buff, so that they can predict for me, so that I don't have to do the predictions myself. Okay, Merity front lighting it again. Already has that pipe going for a BKB. Come on, Merity, go for the fun builds. Go for Radiance. You don't need to be afraid, no. Oh, the hook. Okay, it's gonna miss. Ooh, barely hits the Palkim, barely misses Palkim on the side there. Alright, so the call is to back off, I suppose. And right now you actually have the Juggernaut who will watch a gyrocopter disappear from the shadows. Gyro TP's out, trying to get as much farm on her as possible. Trying to go for drums still, actually. Yeah, I guess drums is the way to go. Alright, so this is how disheartening things are. Your position 4 Tiny at 4.9k net worth is higher net worth still than your mid laner at 4.3k net worth. Yeah, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. Alright, so finally an item on the Necroforce, an Urn of Shadows. But what use is your Urn of Shadows if you're not actually going to be getting any kills? Right now, if you look at the kill chart, right, look at this. All the kills. These green dots mean kills, you know? Okay? And they've had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, actually the green dots don't mean kill. Wait, they mean kills actually, but I don't quite know. Okay. Anyway, this is the number of times, you know, aggressive angels have gotten involved in a fight here. Whereas look at these green dots here. They're way more on the side of the Radiant. So yeah, 18k net worth. There you go. Alright, so maybe you don't go for Urn of Shadows if you're not going to be getting any kills. They're gonna run here on the high ground into the disruptor. The hook. Oh, the hook from Meredy actually hits onto the hits onto the Necrophos, who pops the ghost shot immediately. In comes Puck here, but Puck's not gonna go in completely because instead on the other side of here, they're gonna go for the gyrocopter. Two of them soloing the gyrocopter, but gyrocopter's kind of big, kind of strong. It's bloodluster, but G's here is gonna pop the. Oh no, it's gonna pop the out, but instead will go instead onto Mars, take down that gyrocopter. But on the other side. Well, the Rubik goes down as well. And, well, not just the Rubik, but the Sand King. Did she get any charges from that? Nope. Nope. Why buy an urn if you're not going to get charges on it, you know? Similarly, why buy a Bloodstone if you're just going to die and lose all the charges? Oh, this is a useless item, honestly, Necrophos. You might be better off getting a Dagon, maybe.
The Dire's top tower is under attack. That's a bit of all.
Okay, taking this top tier 2. Pudge is level 16. Don't go for the BKB Meredy. Come on, go for something fun like a Rapier or a Radiance, you know? That should be fun. There's no way they're taking you down right now. Really. There's absolutely no way they take Meredy down. She is so big and so strong, and the gyrocopter as well, not big and strong at all. Gyrocopter, in fact, saving for Pieback, I think. Oh no, but it jumps immediately. Very good. Alright, that's one team fight item. She's got to play music while, you know, while her team goes into the battle. And you see that Bloodlusted Gyrocopter actually dealing quite a bit of damage, of course, but it was just a Tiny, you know, that she killed off. And Tiny already has a blink going for Echo Saber and probably going into the Academ Scepter already. Ugh, that's a feels bad, man. Okay, alright, Palkim going for a Veil instead. Cannot say I agree with this. Maybe they want to do... I don't know. Would you want to go for a Blink instead? Because right now they have no Initiator actually coming out from the side of Aggressive Angel, and I think Sand King is the only one who's able to do that kind of initiation. And well, to do initiation, what you need is a Blink Dagger. Yeah, but I suppose maybe at this point in time they don't want to be the ones initiating at all. They want to counter-initiate, but I'm not sure, you know, if they take a fight on... But if it is Elite taking a fight on their terms, they are going to absolutely destroy. You know, you've got the Pudge coming in to hook, the coil setup, followed up by the Disruptor, you know, Static Storm. Scary, scary stuff. Alright, dropping the coil again here. They pop the Drumscape, but then the Gyrocopter is leashed up like a little doggy. They drop the call down immediately. They have a rocket follow up. It's a phase shift to hit that one. Now they glimpse back the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter is very, very, very low immediately, but you know, they put the Pudge down, but Pudge is already so fat, so smelly. Merely Beyond Godlike puts the hook up, doesn't get anything back in. The entirety of the Dire will have to back off from there. Oh, Gyrocopter caught out of position, huh? And they're going to be approaching high ground and going for this big tier 3 here. Rubik steals, oh, okay, Rubik actually steals Omni Slash, I think. Yeah, it steals Omni Slash, so that's going to be an interesting thing. Alright, they're hooking the Necrophos again, caught out of position. They're stunned up and taken down immediately. Melon's also caught in there. The Static Storm is going to dissuade the Sand King on the side right now. Melon's the big fat ogre is going to go down immediately. Now Sand King walking in to die, sacrificing her life as well. She's going in to join her friends now. Rubik, your turn. Going forward right now. No, she gets a beautiful, okay, it's a 4-man stun, but they glimpse back to Rubik and goodbye Rubik. She's going to Omni Slash her way just to get out of this. Gyrocopter is back here right now, but what does she really do? G is so incredibly strong, already spinning down the Rubik right now. Rubik also spins as well actually. No, Sanji actually trying to get some plays out there. No, Sanji's kind of a player right now, but no plays enough is going to really save your team for the 25k deficit that you're in right now. Puck is going to TP out, you know, just to get some health and mana back. But he's got the boost of travel, so he's going to come right back in, fresh as ever. And there's going to be a free lane of frags. They could honestly go for more. Look at Meredy. Meredy is a BKB. She has a lockdown that nobody's going to be able to stop. And yeah, but come on, Meredy. Go for something funner like a Radiance. They're going to go for tier 4s instead. Oh, they get stunned. Actually, they do stun the Tiny under the tier 4s here. And they do take him down with the Cypher Sword. But now Meredy goes in. BKB on. Eats up that Necrophos right now. And oops, taken down immediately. Meredy is godlike. Fish in the fountain for a bit. 1 second hook. Pulls somebody out. No. And well, now the Sand King is going to be, you know, just sitting in the sandstorm on the tower. But Meredy is so incredibly strong. 16 flash heap. Hook out, not gonna hit right now, but you know, Meredy, it doesn't matter because you can just, shrines are free. You can go for the shrines right now. Dagon level 2 on the Puck. Alright, this game is over. Completely over. There is absolutely no way the Dire get back into this game. G opting to go for a butterfly straight. Yeah. Go whatever you want, honestly. Go whatever you want. It really doesn't matter at this point in time.
A gift from the Tempest.
Alright. Meredy, go for Radiance. Come on. If you can hear me, Meredy, I mean, I know the stream there's a delay on this, right? But if you're listening in, you can go for Radiance. Do the fun thing. Alright. Gonna go for Roshan? United Aegis, maybe? Come on, have some fun. Come on, girls. Gonna see the gyro. Sorry, there's a rocket going on to the tiny here. Who has a Mimi hammer already? Actually, a meme hammer. My bad. Okay, but they find instead the Sand King again, hiding in that sandstorm. But you know, it's not gonna do that much because Meredy with a BKB is just gonna walk up high ground, backdoor protection. What is that? Let's just go for it anyway. The creeps are coming in the bot lane here, so they will be able to take down the mid tier here. They get the coil stolen by Rubik again, but doesn't really matter. They're gonna stun him up, but the leash is not actually long enough actually to the leash doesn't break. And LG just going for the tier 3. It's gonna get a call down, but the call down is like kitten damage because of the healing ward. Healing ward just keeps them safe. Meteor hammer from the Gaia is just going to, you know, make quick work of the Rex down there. And well, Ogre Magi, not quite sure what she was doing there. The racks are completely dead. You've got no friends, you've got no life, you've got no damage whatsoever. 32k net worth lead. They toss Pudge forward. Pudge, you go forward. Eat them up. They're like McDonald's, delicious. Got rocket onto Meredy, but Meredy still has 1.9k health. Coil on the 3. They snap the coil, take the coil, throw him up, throw him down. Thank you for flying with tiny airlines. And well, you thought you could run out, right? Okay, they're gonna take out the disruptor at the very least here. Sanji getting the kill on the disruptor. That's a consolation kill right there. You might wish to retract your last move. They take some advice on Puck and now they're just gonna go for the tier 3s. Yeah, alright. Let's just GG go next, you know. This is this is really not funny here. It's not funny to watch anymore. Gyrocopter going for a BKB straight after the drums. Not able to do much. Melon's gonna be turned into little pieces of melons. Palkim still hiding in the sandstorm, but oh, let's get clipped by the Meteor Hammer actually. Now they're gonna be fountain fishing for a bit. They see the gyrocopter on the side down here. Now Pudge again. Eating up that beautiful, that delicious scorpion, you know, who fed him a lot of kills. The toss forward, you fly forward. Now it's time to go for the gyrocopter. Rocket Barrage just tickles Meredy, honestly. Alright. Look at that. 2 of them completely got like have not died at all. 12 kills on Meredy, 0 deaths. On G, we've got 9 kills and 0 deaths again. This is ridiculous. Alright, GG. It's called. Yeah, GG is called, and that will be the end of the game. This very, very sad 25 minutes. Elite absolutely destroy aggressive angels. They made them look like really cute little angels, huh? Angels, they were not aggressive at all. They had no chance to go aggressive at all. Want to look at the graph? Yeah, it's just a straight, you know, it could be a straight up here. It doesn't get more straightforward than this. The draft was actually slightly in favor of aggressive angel according to DOTA buff, but you know what? It really depends on, you know, how you play out the draft. You could have the best draft in the world, but if you're not gonna be, you know, you're not working together, you're not on the same page, you don't play the hero right. Yeah, things like that are gonna happen. All right, Meredy Pudge is gonna be. It's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. You should be looking up for Elite, and of course the entire team of Elite. They are doing very, very well. Definitely slated to be in the top 4 of the table. So yeah, this is a straightforward game as it is. So we'll be going to a brief break right now, 10 minutes break, and then we'll be back with the 3rd game of the day. That will be between Queens of Apocalypse and the Dominators. So stay tuned for that. If you like the stream, if you like me, you can find me at Ashley Rita Wong on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you know, follow the Female Esports League Dota 2, of course. They are available. You know, you can follow them on Facebook. You get updates on all the streams, and you know when we'll be going live on the whatever games we have. So yes, come back in 10 minutes time, and I'll see you soon.